Hi, I am John Harkless. Welcome to my kitchen. This video is for the people who don't really have a mac and cheese recipe that they would normally use, that they don't do often or particularly well. So it's really for the basics. So those of you who know me, who know how to do this, you can actually check out. And so here's the thing. This is a really simple 3-step process. 1, 2, 3. Now, of course, there's 4, but step 0 is the one that's pretty obvious, which is actually cook the noodles. Now you're going to cook the noodles, you're going to boil them. They should be done. They don't have to be cooked to mush about 3/4 of the way because you're going to bake it, which is step 3. But the important thing about step 0 is you want to drain it, but you do want to save some of the pasta water because it's not just water anymore. It has starch in it. That's going to be useful when we get all the way over to step 2. So for step 1, we're going to make a roux. French word, it's just butter and flour with some seasonings in it. We cook those together to make a paste. Now, if you were doing this expert level, you'd follow the advice that I got from a native New Orleanian, which is damn near burn the roux. You want to play a game of chicken between having it be burned and ruined completely and having it develop a really good, strong smokiness to it from almost burning it. As I understand from the people who make gumbo, this is a really big secret to get good smoke. But we're just going to take it to a nice honey brown, a couple shades lighter than I am. And that's because if you're trying it, we want to guarantee that you have better odds of getting edible results. So that's step 1, making the roux. That's going to make a paste, which is going to be great for thickening, which brings us to step 2, where we're going to add dairy to our roux. So that's going to make a bechamel sauce. So we've got liquid and solid dairy, including this great cream cheese. Now, the rationale here is that you want to add in about half the liquid, break up any clumps remaining in the roux so that it's nice and even. Then you're going to start adding in the cheese, adding in a little more liquid until you've got it all there together. And then what happens? You've got cheese sauce, bechamel. At that point, we're ready for step 3, which is the baking. Oven at 375, 45 minutes to get everything all cooked together. And the prep for that is really simple. You've got the already baked noodles from step 0. You've got the bechamel that you made by following steps 1 and 2, and you just mix them together. You mix it up really well. Everything's coated and covered. Pop it in the oven. Wait a while, and you're good to go. Okay, so let's start with step 1, making the roux. For that, we're going, in goes all of that good stuff. And now we just want to keep it moving. And so we see that it's already absorbed it really well. And so this is the part where it's handy to kind of keep these things around because we are eyeballing. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit more, that buttery goodness. And so you need this cooked because you don't want to taste raw flour when you get to making an actual sauce of it. You'll get some sticking of things to the bottom. That's okay. Because when we finish with step 1, step 2 is going to get some of that released. I'm just going to give it a little bit more. some of the milk, and some of the pasta water. And that liquid helps me to get anything off the bottom that was on there. And by applying pressure with the whisk and running it through, I'm able to loosen up that paste. And you can see it's already thickening back up. And it's thanks to the starch in the pasta water. And so now, I'm going to reach over, start adding in solid dairy. Now, some of y'all might be thinking, hey, John, this isn't that bright orange color that I'm used to from the iconic mac and cheeses of my childhood. What's going on? Well, because I used about a 50-50 mix of the white cheddar and the extra sharp orange cheddar, we're getting a lighter overall color. We're good with that. And now we just want to mix it all together. Since the pasta's been sitting there, waiting to receive the sauce. You just want to turn it over a few times. Make sure that you've got a good and even distribution. And this goes in the oven, 375, about 40-45 minutes. Check on it at 40 and see if it's all nice and bubbly. That's it. So some time has passed, 45 minutes in the oven at 375. Let's see what happened with our basic mac and cheese. So you can see here, all done. And color, smell, consistency, all of that is fantastic. And here's the thing. This is the basic recipe. If you're used to seeing like crunch toppings or all kind of different things, those are extras. But you've got the baseline one done now. So remember, step 0, boil the pasta first so that you can do step 1, make the roux. Step 2, make the cheese sauce. Step 3, bake. Easy. All right. I think it's pretty much completely melted. There's a few hunks left. And I can just kind of press those out a little. All right, so